I'm staying for a week or so in the middle of Hubei Province, right next to the Yangtze River, which is like the main artery through China. Has a lot of history, and as you can see, there's a tremendously large dam down here, hydroelectric. There's a series of them, all the way to the Three Gorges Dam, which I'm very close to now. And daily I can see ships, cargo ships, coming down the Yangtze River with stuff like machinery and salt and coal and iron ore, all kinds of stuff coming down this river. Interestingly, the security at these series of dams and locks coming up through the heart of China is very strict. Bags are searched when you go through these dams, and very nervous about a foreigner being on a bus or a taxi going through these dams. And as one Chinese national told me, that because I'm a foreigner and because they want to search the bags for anything flammable, you know, bombs or whatnot. And I thought that was kind of comical, because if any foreigner was going to blow something up, it wouldn't be an attempt to blow up one of these dams with a bag full of explosives. The possibility of doing damage is ridiculous, but anyway, that's the way it goes. You have several different stops, 3 stops actually, going through the dam when you go over it, in a series of 3 stops, and far too many police officers and government workers for such a small stretch of road going through there. But that's China, right? This river here, you know, it's terribly polluted, but you still have people bathing in it, you still have people fishing in it, and you still have people living the lifestyle of old around this great river here. So I'm going to try and get up closer to the Three Gorges, which is, I believe, the largest hydroelectric project ever conceived by man. And there's a lot of controversy, obviously, from it because of the ecological questions, wildlife and things like that, up through the river that have been disturbed because of the construction of the dam. So look at Hubei Province. Oh, check it out. If you want to see China's future and past, right here it is. That's a car ferry all the way from Shanghai coming up the Yangtze River to the heart of China. And for logistics purposes, that is probably the least expensive, smartest move. Trucks taking it around China, with the roads not being always kosher in every area. It's expensive and a little bit dangerous, but this car ferry looks like it's got a bunch of Volkswagens on it. It's got permission to go through the dam, through the locks. Behind it, it's a barge full of coal, and China has a lot of coal. They just don't have a lot of oil. And as you know, China is the largest energy consumer and will continue to be a very large consumer of energy. So coal is an important part of China's future and past, and also very important to the United States and other countries. We have all this talk about green energy, but coal is still very important. Oil, as you know, natural gas, fossil fuels are essential. And that's it. Right up the Yangtze River, right through the locks. China's past, present, and future. Big old riverboat cruise down the Yangtze River from Wuhan all the way to Chongqing. This is a luxury liner here, the Viking River Cruises. Century Emerald from New Century Cruise Line. Some of these rooms in here are quite nice. They have a large area patio, card rooms and game rooms, and several different restaurants on board that are nice. And a lot of people take the cruise down the center through the heart of China. That's the best way to see China, is sometimes by the river. Just like Mark Twain wrote, that the river has a life of its own. Even though we're in the 21st century, there's a lot of life still in the river. You see some river boats off there to the side, just like they were many years ago in China. On the streets, sometimes you see rickshaws, and on the river, sometimes you see these little river boats. So, big changes, and then also some things never change.